There is an ancient Cherokee proverb that states a woman's highest calling is to connect a man to his soul so he can unite with Source. A man's highest calling is to protect a woman so she can walk the earth unharmed. When that sacred balance is shattered, reality breaks. And for the first 45 years of my life, my reality was completely broken. I was trapped in a cycle of pain and survival, completely blind to the fact that the key to my freedom was something I constantly dismissed. On March 13th, 2024, I experienced enlightenment for the very first time. From a macro spiritual, astrological, and numerological perspective, March 13th, 2024 represents a highly rare, explosive gateway for divine feminine manifestation, a severe death of the ego, and the anchoring of a physical structure for a global mission. As you will hear at the end of this episode, all of that applies to me. My soul has a plan for my success, so I gotta trust my soul. For 3 days straight, I sat in my garage recliner, vibrating at a frequency so high, I couldn't even eat or drink, losing 12 pounds in the process. On the second morning, like a blasting alarm, I heard enlightenment, enlightenment, enlightenment. I was being informed that I had reached that level of emotional maturity. Then the wisdom came. I was shown how first responders are challenged by mental health issues. Next, I was shown how messed up families and relationships are today. Then I told the universe, everything's messed up. Take me back to the beginning. There was God, and then what? I'm an analyst by nature, so I started looking closely at the mechanics of the divine. My mind tracked what God does. He creates and he orchestrates. But then a lightning bolt of insight hit me. Creation itself, the act of birthing ideas, life, energy, is inherently feminine. Why on earth have we ascribed the act of creation solely to a masculine God for thousands of years? And how has that distortion broken our society and our families? By completely erasing the divine feminine from our spiritual foundation, we have stripped women of their creation power and left homes completely out of balance. I thought to myself, what if we make the divine feminine completely equal to the divine masculine and mirror that perfect balance inside the home, inside our families? How would that instant shift heal today's broken world? The moment that question left my mind, the universe answered. JC's soul broke through to me completely unexpectedly. I was like, what? Jason? Wait, what? Why are you here? What? That very masculine counterpart who had shattered my heart at 5 years old returned in spirit to mirror the exact masculine-feminine balance I was analyzing. I immediately stepped into my role as a healer, helping his soul self-reflect, helping him connect to his soul more deeply, and process his own deep-seated blocks before turning inward to clear my own catastrophic, unhealed fears about my past, especially my children. That is a summary of what I went through to learn that self-love creates heaven on earth, with enlightenment and emotion being the ultimate expression of self-love. My book, My Inner Heroine, Exploring Feminine Pain, goes into great detail regarding how I learned to transform my emotional wounds into personal wisdom. I learned how to love myself enough to expand my emotional range to include enlightenment. Through that intense process of transformation, I synthesized a core spiritual formula that guided me through my awakening, a lesson that forms a foundation of everything I teach. It's called Appreciate, Learn, and Forgive equals Ego Death. First, look at your deepest traumas and actively appreciate them as necessary catalysts for your evolution. Second, extract the precise soul lessons those painful experiences were designed to teach you. And third, completely forgive both the mirrors in your life and yourself. When you generally execute these 3 steps, Your old identity, the protected, wounded ego that shut its heart at 5 years old like mine, experiences unnecessary death so your true divine soul can take its place.